All right, we're on the record now. Outside of the jury's presence, the courtroom's still here in these proceedings. After sidebar with counsel, the court's been advised that at this point, the defense does not intend to call any further witnesses. So I guess the remaining issue or question to address would be whether or not the defendant's going to testify. Mr. Pryor, is that the status of where things stand with the defense case in chief?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Uh, Mr. Daybell, I will instruct you that there is going to be a jury instruction in this case the court's going to give. It states, and I'm paraphrasing, that you do have a constitutional right not to be compelled to testify. The instruction will say the decision whether to testify is left to the defendant acting with the advice and assistance of the defendant's lawyer. The jury will be instructed not to draw any inference of guilt from the fact the defendant does not testify, and the jury will be instructed not to discuss or enter into deliberations the issue of the defendant chooses not to testify. If in fact you are going to testify, then Mr. Daybell, there's a further admonishment or advisement I would give you going forward. So let me begin with Mr. Pryor and just first just inquire whether or not you have discussed with your client whether or not he intends to testify.
I have discussed that matter with Mr. Daybell, Your Honor.
All right. And does he intend to offer testimony in this trial?
He does not.
All right. Mr. Daybell, have you in fact discussed that issue with your attorney?
Yes,
And has he advised you of your right to either testify or not be compelled to testify in this trial?
he has.
All right. And it's your decision to not testify. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Thank you, counsel. I appreciate you clarifying that with the court outside the presence of the jury. So with that, then we'll take our morning recess and I will ask the defense then in the presence of the jury if they rest their case. And again, the court will provide the instruction to the jurors that they may not consider the decision of the defendant not to testify in their deliberations. With that instruction that'll be provided,